Okay, now you see this recoil spring, which they tell me is a 16 pound. It's staked at both ends, so you can't take the spring off it. So the kit I've got coming has it set up so that this can be removed with a set screw. Yeah, you can pull it back like that.
I see.
The one I'm getting will have a setup up here where there's a screw in that, so I can remove that and change the spring, and they have different lengths.
Oh, okay.
Now, one of the problems that I had noticed with the gun, but had never been schooled in the technology, was that when I fire my 40, the front end of it drops real bad. This is the 9mm barrel. This is a nice one. This is fluted because the barrel has to be the same on the outside diameter. And you see how there's a much bigger hole in the 40?
Right.
But it has to be the same up here so it fits the slide properly and locks up properly and doesn't wobble around. And also the fluting, it kind of lightens it up a little bit, helps it dissipate heat better.
Oh, okay.
So now we're going to drop in the 9mm barrel. Put the spring back in. Get up there. Here you go.
There it is.
Done something wrong. Didn't have it down in the slot properly. You filming this?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Now, what the problem is that it has such a heavy spring that the way the gun operates, when you fire it, the slide comes back, kicks the round out.
Right.
Then as the slide comes forward, picks up the next round.
And goes down forward.
And then it goes back into what you call battery.
Uh-huh.
Now, the problem with the Glock is that the spring is so heavy that when it goes into battery, the spring action slams the muzzle down.
Got it.
Okay, so that takes an extra motion when you're trying to make that second shot.
Right, right.
So, and from everything that I had seen online, the 22 comes with like a 16-pound spring, but so does the 9mm. That's the standard weight coming out of the factory, is a 16-pound spring. So the kit comes with like a 14 or a 15, a 13, and an 11.
Okay.
So that way you can go backwards until it's not slamming forward so hard that it drops the muzzle. And that, you're wondering, is these have really strong springs in them. They're a pain in the ass to load.
What's a loader?
Yeah, and these are an aftermarket magazine. They don't have
Oh, because that spring's so hard.
on the standard magazines. Lock Factory. Where are we? You can look at the back and see how many rounds you have in the magazine.
Oh, that's
those
cool.
holes.
Cool.
But these are Magpul magazines, the 9s, considerably cheaper. But as soon as I can get out of state or have someone bring them to me from out of state, I'll get some standard magazines. Not the California bullshit, because for the 9mm, I can get magazines that hold 17 rounds.